Got to run out. Tango Romeo 2-2, got a rudder 3-2. We got a pink limousine, just took off from a traffic stop. Vehicle's going to be right, northbound Elgin Avenue, incorrect lane of travel. We're an IPP, suitable driver and vehicle. Conditions of drive. We're in a suitable driving vehicle, so it's really low risk at this time, safe to continue. Through at ATS, westbound Spanish Ave, speeds 90 and a 30. Driver's an IC3 male, dreadlocks with a sort of stab vest on.
He's got gang affiliations, by the way.
We are left, mounting the curb and the grass verge vehicle, southbound, Milton Road. Fuck me, someone's just come off the bike. I think he's hit someone back there.
Nah, he crashed into a pole.
Alright, fair enough. Vehicle's currently westbound Boulevard Del Perro. Risk medium at this time due to the speeds. Through at
We're gonna be taking TACAD obviously on this one and pursue Commander. Nothing's yet authorized, but I think he's going to his gang turf.
Vehicle's currently northbound toward Lotus Turf. Followed by a right. Correction, straight on, followed by a left at the petrol station. Vehicle's currently westbound Cougar Avenue. Vehicle's going to be left. Southbound, Liberty Street. Followed by a left again, incorrect lane of travel. Risk still medium. Followed by a left again toward convenience store. Vehicles on the pavement now. Speeds. Northbound Cougar Ave. Left at the intersection through at ATS. Northbound South Rockford Drive toward the church. Straight over at the intersection. Northbound North Rockford Drive now up toward the Vinewood Hills. It's on the right. It's going to be a right at the intersection, passing the university campus, eastbound Pitch Perfect Drive.
Avian, what level driver are you?
Level 2.
Copy that. Do you know how to make a two-man boxing?
I do.
Copy that. Next time he takes a turn, I'm gonna overtake.
Received. Apologies.
Oh, on your right. On your right.
Yes, pass.
Vehicles westbound Eclipse Boulevard, parallel to golf course, through at ATS.
Next time he takes a turn at suitable speeds, I'll TC him, get behind him, you get in front of him.
Understood.
Continuing eastbound towards Bowlers, correction. Hustlers Turf, passing Beam Machine, left at Hustlers. Vehicles northbound Milton Road, on the pavement, risk still high. Time bike's going to be a right. Contact made, eastbound Coxway, speeds 35. Be a bear right, merging onto Didion Drive, still eastbound, risk high still. Still East Didion Drive, veering wildly, mounted the curb, right, southbound Las Lagunas, mounting the curb again, followed by immediate right, westbound Gentry Lane, merging Eclipse Boulevard toward Hustlers. Through an intersection again, through at ATS, still westbound. Bear right. Vehicles westbound southbound Milton Drive. He spun out slightly, take a handbrake turn, contact made, southbound.
If not yet clear, TC's offer is under 20 due to his erratic driving.
Just make contact with that taxi as well. Vehicles right, southbound Milton Road, on the curb again, right again, westbound Spanish Ave. Stand by, it's a bear right. It's going to be northbound Rockford Drive back toward Beam Machine on the pavement at this time. No pedestrians sighted.
If he comes on South Mountain Drive, there's spike strips on the right side of the road.
Stay 15. We're eastbound back toward Beam Machine now. South Milton Drive. Coming up toward Beam Machine is southbound from Beam Machine on Strange Ways Drive. It's going to be right again. Contact made. Westbound Spanish Ave. FTS accurate. Going to be leftbound, South Rockford Drive.
Alina, where do you have the spikes?
Caution for traffic intersection. He's directly over the grass verge. 10 o'clock bearing. Now merging left, eastbound, Horwick Ave. Through at ATS again. Approaching the Rockford Plaza, still eastbound Horwick Ave. FTS is accurate. Eastbound Horwick Ave still. He's past Rockford Drive, he's at the pharmacy. It's going to be right at the pharmacy. Southbound Alta Street. Struck a lamppost, right again. Westbound Occupation Ave, correct lane of travel. He's going to be bare left. AV. Done the jump.
Yes, I went the other way. Yes, he's taken a left at the location, now heading southbound San Vitus Boulevard. FTS is accurate, he's taking a right heading towards the courthouse, northbound on A. Milton Parkway. Mounted the curb back onto the drive through red ATS. I've had to stop due to locals.
2-2 taking pursuit comms. Vehicle's going to be right at the next intersection. Stand by for road name. Eastbourne Way, passing auto repairs. Northbound Eastbourne Way, followed by right at intersection. East Horwick Ave. Yes, accurate. It's outside Rockford Plaza again. 60 and a 30.
He's smoking.
Still east, Horwick Ave. Got a rapid blue vehicle on your rear avian. Incorrect lane of travel into oncoming traffic, passing the pharmacy.
Just rapid vehicles past.
He's hard on the brakes, he's spun us. Stand by, gonna decap.
He's gonna try getting in the blue vehicle.
Box it.
Get in. He's in the vehicle.
He's down, suspect's injured.
Oh, you cunts! You cunt!
So we grab the blue vehicle.
He's going to put him in the vehicle, careful.
Man, when you
Out of the vehicle, mate.
go, just go.
Box him in, say no.
Bro, I ain't got nothing on me.
Mate, out of the vehicle now.
Yes, is accurate. Vehicle's watched.
I ain't done shit,
Stand by,
bro.
I'm getting out.
He hasn't done nothing.
Police, vehicle!
Someone sees the gentleman's injury, gets help, please. Southbound Alta Street at this time. Staying right into construction yard. He's jump onto the freeway.
Yeah, it's fine if you just leave him. I'll deal with this
He's smoking, his vehicle's disabled, he's out and running. Stay where you are, fella! Officer's taser, stop running! Out and running on the freeway. Officer's taser, stop running now or you will be tased! Hands up now, fella!
Fuck off! I ain't done shit,
Tase it! Right, smoking time, you're under arrest for dangerous driving.
You're messing up.
Failed to stop the police.
No, mate. Fuck off.
Attempt to assist an offender or lawfully at large. You do not have to say anything, but it may have a defence if you do not mention when questioned something later on in court. If you do say names. Grounds to the rest of you just failed to stop for police officers who attempted to pull you over whilst driving dangerously.
You weren't doing shit, mate. You were after him, not me.
And then it won't believe you were trying to pick up the gentleman who were trying to pursue.
He tried jumping in my car. I was coming to look. Fuck off.
Resist arrest is prompt to effect investigation of the offence, prevent your disgrace for injury to others.
Fucking little prick, mate. You are.
One in custody.
One in custody? With what? With fucking what?
Right, I'm going to search your sex for to your purse. If it's not, we'll stick the pot
I ain't done shit, mate. You can fuck off. Get to the solicitor. I'm getting the solicitor.
You're currently under arrest. You're further arrested for possession of intent to supply of Class A controlled substance. You're still under cautious.
No, you just planted that on me. Full of shit, mate, because I didn't have anything on me.
Okay, sir.
You're full of shit. That was either you just put that on me, or that other fucking lad put that on me.
Shout out to one of you guys all locate the original gentleman.
Yeah. Hoping a dispatch for another.
Received. And you're right. Okie dokie. You ready to for the interview?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever been in a police interview before?
Nope.
Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to start the tape. I will then introduce myself. I'll ask you to introduce yourself, and then your solicitor will get a chance to introduce themselves. I'll then ask you questions about the reason you've been arrested and any allegations, and as well as anything else that may come. Okay?
Cool.
Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. The time is 15:34 on the 16th of October 2022. And we are in interview room 2 at Mission Road Police Station. This interview is recorded, and a copy of the recording may be used should your case go to trial. I'm Police Chief Inspector 1484 Avon Solar, currently head of the Professional Standards and Training Division of the Los Santos Police Service. Today we're going to be interviewing. State your name for the record, please.
Mark Smith.
On suspicion of dangerous driving, failed to stop for the police, attempted to assist an individual unlawfully at large, possession of a Class A controlled substance with intent to supply, failing to provide his name when suspected to be the driver of a vehicle that was driving carelessly or dangerously. So before I can discuss with you, I've got to caution you. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something that you later learn in court. Anything that you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
So, yeah.
Okie dokie. During this interview, you do have the right to be represented legally. Today, you've opted to exercise that right, and you're being represented by.
Ronald Ingram.
Are you happy for Mr. Ingram to be your solicitor?
Yep.
Okay, and you're happy you've had time to discuss the incident with your solicitor before this interview?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. At the end of the interview, I'll explain to you how you can get a copy of this recording. Okay? Okie dokie. So, talk to what's happening on Howick Avenue.
Where's that?
It was the street with the where you first encounters, I believe.
Where the guy was on the floor?
When you first encounters, talk to me about what was happening.
Well, mate, I don't know where. Like the first time I saw you, you come flying past chasing a limo.
Okay. So talk about what happened.
Well, I flew in. I come to literally the front gates of where I live. You guys, well, a limo come flying past. You guys were following behind it. I've come to see what's going on. What's going on in my head? Sorry about that. Yeah, I flew in. Obviously, I've come to the front of my property where I live. You guys have come, obviously, flying past the pink limo, blah blah blah. I've phoned my mates to find out where they are. I've then got a car. I've gone up to the jet. No, where did I go? I went up to near Tequila. I went up near there. Next thing I know, you've come flying past again, around in calls going on. Then gone to the clothes store. You've then come flying past me yet again. I've then gone up to see what was going on. He's then put into my. Next thing I know, you're blocking me in. I don't see like what I've done wrong, and you're wondering why I'm trying to get away when you're coming after me for nothing. I don't understand. Like,
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
and then the next thing I know, when you've arrested me, I know I didn't have nothing on me, and then all of a sudden I've got bang on 100 coke on me. I don't sell coke, so I know for a fact that wasn't mine. I got done like I can't even remember when it was. It was a good couple of weeks ago, and I haven't done anything since but taxi. I've hardly even been in the city. So as you can imagine, I'm annoyed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So let's rewind a bit. Let's rewind to you said the gentleman got in your vehicle. Is that correct? Or
Well,
attempted
no,
to?
he tried to get into my vehicle.
Okay, okay. So talk, talk to me more about what happened just before that. Let's talk. We're talking a few seconds before that incident happened.
Right, what about that? I haven't done anything.
Well, what side of the road were you driving on?
Funnily enough, following you.
Okay, which side of the road were you driving on though?
I actually wasn't. I was thinking, if I believe right, so I was actually in the middle.
It was actually in the middle. Which side of the road do we drive on in Los Santos?
And how was I meant to get past your vehicles when you're blocking up and there's a limo blocking the road? What am I meant to do? Just hover above? Like, how am I meant to do that? There's not a ramp for me to go over or anything, was there?
Why didn't you go around to find a different route?
Well, funny enough, that's what I was trying to do. But then you come around and started blocking me on, as you can see, because even if your body camera's on, then you'll clearly see me go straight back onto the right side of the road. Then what happened? You blocked me in side of the road. And then what happened when you chased me? What side of the road was I on? I was on the right side of the road. The
Mm-hmm.
reason I come off the wrong side of the road was because of yourselves blocking the road and a big pink.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. When officers were attempting to conduct a traffic stop on you after having boxing you in, why did you decide to drive off?
Because you're blocking me in for no reason. I haven't done anything.
Under Section 163 of the Road Traffic Act, we may stop vehicles for any reason to conduct document checks.
No, you were
Yes, we
too
may.
busy. You were assisting an already ongoing operation. Now, if you know the the police conduct and what you've actually got to do, then if you are dealing with another situation, you then
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So what I'm going to present to you now is my exhibit Alpha Sierra 01. Okay, let me just grab that for you. There you go. So
haven't
I'll
got
just give you a
anything.
moment to have a look at Alpha Sierra 01.
Oh, can I have a phone in so I can look?
Of course. What's your number again, please? Sorry.
563.
There you go.
Right, and as you can clearly see on that, I'm going past you. You're
Okay.
both You come flying past me. If I'm going there, what am I going to do? Then cause an accident and get blamed for you causing me causing an accident when you come flying back onto my side.
What's the speed limit
I
on
would then
Hawick
get
Avenue?
right, and I'm trying to get away from yourselves.
Okay. What's the speed limit on Hawick Avenue?
I don't know.
What if I was to tell you it was 30 miles an hour?
Is there any street signs saying 39 miles an hour? I believe not.
The legal concept, if there's no street signs and there are street lighting on the road, then it is considered to be a 30 miles an hour zone.
So does that mean the dual carriageway is as well then?
No, that is
Still
not
street
30 miles an
lights.
hour. So,
Still street lights. And
so
then
if you,
that is clearly signposted 65.
yes, it is clear signpost 65 on the dual carriageway. However, this is a built-up area and not a dual carriageway. So, please talk to why you were driving at least 30 miles an hour above the speed limit.
To avoid crashing into yourselves.
If you were driving below the speed limit, you won't have that issue.
Well, I would have done because you almost crashed into the back of me. Clearly.
Where did in
Few
Alpha
times.
Sierra 01 did I almost crash at the back?
Up near Tequila.
Okie dokie. So why are you driving that speeds behind a police chase and then trying to overtake a police chase?
I was trying to avoid yourselves. Like I've said clearly numerous of times. I don't know how many more times I can state it.
Okie dokie. So, once this happened, the individual, the pink limo comes to a stop and the gentleman gets into the car. Is that accurate? Or tries to get to your car, apologies.
Sorry, say that again.
So once this happens, just after this clip, the gentleman tries to get into your car. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So talk to me what happens immediately after that.
I move away from the situation because you tased him on the floor, as you can see. I then move into the correct side of the road, and I stop because it was a red light, and then you block me in.
Okay. Once you're blocked in, was anything said to you?
Yeah, you told me to stop for no apparent reason. So why am I going to stop when you're already dealing with somebody else? You shouldn't be doing. I've already explained all this. I don't understand why you keep going over. You're trying to get me to like slip up or something. My story ain't going to change.
I'm just trying to clarify what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okie
okay.
dokie. So you then make off from us, okay? Talk to me about what you're driving whilst you're trying to drive away from us.
On the correct side of the road.
Okie dokie.
Which goes
What route do you take?
on. All right. And why did I take that route? Because you forced me.
Which route would that be that we forced you to take?
On the correct side of the road.
Okay. So where did you drive from there? Did you drive left? Did you drive right? You know
I
what
went
direction?
to stop, but my brakes didn't stop, and I went flying across up a hill.
Okay.
Oh, up an embankment, should I say?
Okie dokie. Whereabouts do you say you fly off a hill? Whereabouts was that?
I don't know, mate. It was going towards the dual track, like the motorway.
Was it in a construction area?
Yes,
Why did you drive into a construction area?
because I was trying to stop. My brakes
So,
didn't stop. My brakes wouldn't work. I got rammed up the side. What? Like, I don't understand.
so you thought it'd be safer to drive into a construction yard where people could be working?
No, it's a weekend. It's a Sunday. Nobody would be working on a weekend.
Not necessarily. I'm working on a weekend.
Right, but not in a construction zone here.
I don't know. There could have been people working there.
No, I believe not. I believe construction is Monday to Friday.
That depends on the construction industry and the individual contractors. I have known contractors work weekends.
Not on a building site.
Okie dokie. Nevertheless, let's keep going, shall we? So you drive to the construction site. You saying your brakes were failing. That's why you were went up that lip. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, because I was trying to stop.
Okay. Did you attempt to apply your brakes at all?
Yes.
Okay. At what points did you attempt to apply your brakes?
As I turned right.
As you turn right. Okay. I'm now going to present to you Exhibit Alpha Sierra 02. There we go. So that's Alpha Sierra 02, and that is a clip of you entering the building site. So, is that correct?
Right, and you've clipped that from the very, very part where I would have been braking to turn in there. And then you clearly see me brake just before, and then you can clearly see I wasn't going to.
Okay, but no point in that long run off onto the
No,
dirt
you would
track
have
do you appear
seen
to be
me. Yeah,
braking.
you can. You can see me brake. You can see my brake lights come on in the video. Are you for real?
So you said you were trying to.
Nah,
Then
mate.
I appear to
Don't
have missed
try that
the.
one. But you can clearly see my
No, I
brakes
will. No,
come
no.
on.
I said I
I tried
appear to have
stopping.
missed the initial braking. I will
Well,
quickly
exactly. So you
review.
best look
Okay,
again then, don't you?
that's what I'm saying. I'm going to do. If you give me a moment.
But not only that, you've also clipped it from the moment where I would have been braking to also turn in right
Yes, that's
on
the
the
bit that I've
right
said I was
side
going
of the
to review.
road.
If you give me a second. There we go, Alpha Sierra 03. This shows you just heading south on Old Street and just before Alpha Sierra 02. Is that correct?
You can clearly see I was going into the builder's yard to pull over and I hit my brakes.
Mm-hmm. You don't appear to have hit the brakes before that and you run through the red traffic light. Talk to me about this.
Because you were chasing me.
So because I was chasing you, you ran through the red traffic lights.
Well, yeah, seeing as you were breaking the law by you were dealing with another case. You shouldn't have been dealing with me. You're not allowed to interrupt and stop another case unless I purposely intervened.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
Purposely intervened.
Okie dokie. Right. Let's
Just because he went to try and get into my car doesn't intervene me.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
If he had
So
got into my car,
Yeah, you're going
who's to
alone, mate.
say
I've got
I
a
would
plus
have
one.
driven off?
Might have a plus one. I don't even know if I'm going. Yeah.
okie dokie. So I'm now going to present to you Exhibit Alpha Sierra
Stressful
04, which is the
situation, mate.
search record review
Situation.
conducted by myself.
Frank Stevens has
Like
been
I said.
panicking all afternoon, mate.
Which you must have
He's
put
very
on
stressed
me
out.
or that other person. Bit weird why it's
So
bang on 100, isn't it?
Alpha Sierra 04 is the search record of yourself conducted by me. And it shows you in possession of 100 cocaine. Now you're saying the other gentleman might put on you or I put it on you, is that correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. When
As
might
you'll
I
see,
put it on
all
you?
the transactions that go into my bank are from taxiing.
Mm-hmm.
And it can blatantly be proven.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So at what point do you believe the gentleman might have put the cocaine on you?
Funnily enough, when he was right next to my car.
You said he never got into your car.
I didn't say he was right. Did the words just say that
No,
he
but
got into my car?
I can tell you
I
he never
just
got into your
said
car.
he was right next to my car. That doesn't mean you can't pass him through the window to me, does it? No. You can be across, like halfway across the street, and still pass them it to somebody.
He'd have to have incredibly long arms to do that. I don't think
Well,
he'd have been able to do that.
you explain that.
It's not for me to explain it.
Well, it is
It's
you to
you to
explain,
provide
since
evidence
you're the
why you're in
one
possession of
trying
a
to giving
controlled
it to me.
substance.
I'm telling you, it was you, or it was him, because I don't deal with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Right, talk to me a bit about your vehicle that you were driving.
What about it?
Oh, does it belong to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Prove it
So,
doesn't.
just to refer to
Prove
that
it
one,
doesn't.
I'm referring to the vehicle 07 Whiskey Whiskey Zulu 278, the blue in colour sports vehicle. Does that vehicle belong to you?
Yep.
Okie dokie. On our system, it comes up as a no registered keeper, no tax, no insurance.
I've got no tax and no insurance then. I've literally
Okay.
just brought it. Thought I
Okay.
sorted all that out. I do apologise.
Why are you driving a vehicle with no tax and no insurance?
Because like I just said, I do believe I sorted that out. If it hasn't kicked in yet, that's not my problem.
Okie dokie. So, you're saying you just bought it? How long ago is it just?
Probably about 5 minutes before I encountered you, well, yourselves.
Okay, how did you pay for the vehicle?
Cash.
Cash. Okie dokie. Do you have a receipt for the vehicle?
No, if someone on the street, £50.
Mm-hmm.
No questions asked.
Okie dokie. So, just to sum what you've said, you've stated that we were attempted to pull you over after you overtook us because you were trying to get around us, and you thought it'd be safe for you to go to the wrong side of the road in the blue vehicle.
Because otherwise, if you had crashed into me, you would have then done me for dangerous driving and pulled me over for something I wouldn't have done. And I would have then been encountering in your pursuit, which I didn't want to happen. Because I would have got blamed for that then as well. So
okay. When officers
it
attempted,
seems to me that you've just tried anything you're trying. Is like, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're still interviewing me. I'm still in this police station when you're not allowed to be interviewed because, well, like the law states, pursuit with something when you're already dealing with a case.
I believe you'll find the law doesn't state that at all.
I believe it does.
So,
I've got family in the police. I know exactly how it works.
Okay. So let me continue. So the vehicle, then the pink limousine, comes to a stop.
Your web search engine.
Stop, and then the driver of that vehicle attempts to get in yours. Is unsuccessful. At which point you believe he's attempted to pass you the drugs that were found on your person. Officers then attempt to stop you, and you drive off from the stop, and officers pursue you as you drive southbound down Power Street for a red light, and you notice your brakes fail, so you turn into construction yard. Your brakes still fail, so you go up the little hill and onto Del Perro Freeway. Is that correct?
Sorry, your voice box is crackling.
I do apologise. So, what point did you need me to restart from?
Where I pulled into the construction yard.
Yeah, so you pulled into the construction yard. Your brakes are still failing, and as such, you were forced to go up onto that little mound and end up on the Del Perro Freeway. Is that correct?
I can't. Sorry, it's coming up in my eyes and my hearing aids. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Mr. Ingram, can you hear me? Okay, or
hello?
I can hear you again. Hear you now. That's good. Okay, okay. So I was summing up, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, where was I? Yes. So you took a right-hand turn into the construction yard, having realised your brakes had failed. You attempted to brake again, and unfortunately the brakes were still unsuccessful. And as such, you ended up going up and over that lip onto the Alpero freeway. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You then got out of your vehicle, at which point you ran off and you were tased and arrested by myself. Is that correct?
That is
And when searched you, I did find 100 grams of cocaine in your possession.
supposedly yes.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So, based on what's been said here, I'm letting you know that I intend to report you for the question of prosecution for failing to stop for the police, dangerous driving, possession of a Class A controlled substance. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something that you later are in court. Anything that you do say may be given evidence. Do you have anything to say in defence?
So you're pursuing a case that was nothing to do with an ongoing situation which you was pursuing. Can't hear you.
Yes, I'm going to be charging you with those offences.
But how? With what evidence? For you forcing me to leave the scene. For
No,
like,
mate. No,
well,
you
yeah, because I
failing to
wasn't
stop.
doing anything.
You failing to stop for the
No,
police when instructed.
no.
You driving in a dangerous manner, and you've
No.
been in possession of a Class A
Dangerous
substance.
manner, so I didn't obviously crash into yourselves. You would have then turned around and said I was like interfering with an ongoing pursuit, which I was trying not to do.
If you wish to appeal this, or point a complaint against myself, there's a complaint form at the front desk of Mission Road Police Station, and your solicitor will explain to you how you can appeal it through the courts if you do not believe it to be a correct conviction. Okay. What's going to happen now is I'm going to take you back to. I'm going to conclude the interview. The time is 16:12. Take you back to cells, and we will work out the appropriate sentence. Okay.
Well, no, because you just say you're not doing anything, mate.
But
That's
I
not
am.
right. Well, you're not because you're
Okay.
going against
Come back.
anything you've just said.
Come back to this. Come with me, so we're taking you back to the cells.
Prove to me that I've done it.
I
Apart
mean,
from
I've
what
put the evidence
you,
to you.
well, no, you were forcing me out of the way.
Okay, like I said, if you wish to appeal it, your solicitor will be able to explain how you can do that. Would you like a